Hi, my name is Yanni. I'm the owner of eCommerceville, a full-service Amazon agency where we work with over 20 brands. We do all the advertisement, listing creation, creative stuff, design, images, everything that has to do with Amazon. So today I want to speak about how do you launch your product. Now, we've worked with a lot of products. We've launched a good amount of products for ourselves and a lot of products for clients. These are the best things I've seen working. First, the listing has to be great. If your listing doesn't have A+ content, good images, good title, bullet points, all the right keyword in Amazon SEO, you're already starting with a back foot. So make sure your listing is great. After the listing is good, the ads part comes. PPC. How would I launch the PPC? 3 manual campaigns. This is how we usually start. So the 3 manual campaigns are broad, phrase, and exact. 3 to 5 keywords there. You can put more, but the more keywords you have, the more the spend becomes sparse and it becomes very difficult to control it. What I found that works, 3 to 5 keywords. Use 3 to 5 keywords and things should work much better. Then I will do auto campaign, and I will do a product targeting campaign, and if you can, a sponsor display campaign. I know it's a lot of campaigns, but you want to attack on all the ways. Budget wise, the more the better. Now, have a cost in mind that remember, when you're launching a product, it's going to be very expensive. Pricing is super important. When I say pricing, I mean if your ideal price is £10 and that's the price you make the most profit, most likely, realistically, if you want sales momentum, you need to decrease that. Up to you how comfortable you are. You don't want to start too low and then not be able to get to that price, but £6, £7, even £5, it's not a bad idea because you're competing with listings that have thousands, tens of thousands of reviews, and you don't have any reviews. I would make sure prices as low as possible and start spending money on ads. The key at the beginning is sales velocity and decreasing your sales rank. The more you improve your sales rank, the more sales you get the momentum. As you know, Amazon is a momentum game. The more sales you get, the more sales you get. So sales momentum, super important. Make sure it's as low as you can price-wise. Push the ads to the listing and just push it as much as possible. And then if it's the right product and a good product, you'll see the product raising in sales and the ads ideally decreasing and being more profitable. Another thing that we'll definitely use if I'm launching a product, Vine. Vine is an Amazon program that helps you with reviews. You send your products, people who use Amazon review them. You will lose some money on it, but in the long term, it's great. What I found with all our clients that if you don't have any reviews, your conversion rate is not that great. You get more than 10 reviews, your conversion rate improves. And remember, conversion rate is super important. If you're not converting people who come in, you're not going to make as much money. A 2, 3, 5% conversion rate increase, it's super big if you really want to increase your sales. Another thing I would definitely do, send it to Amazon. Now, fulfilled by merchant is great, but if you can send it to Amazon, that will usually give you extra sales. You know, people use Prime. They really have that kind of obsession on having products next day. So use that to your advantage. Amazon is the only platform to really have Prime. I would also suggest to have a seller fulfilled Prime option, which is similar to Prime, but you fulfill it yourself. You won't qualify for it usually when you start, but having a merchant fulfilled offer is good as well. But have Prime and merchant fulfilled. And super important, never run out of stock. I see a lot of people running out of stock. That can kill your momentum. Get enough stock, get it launching, and make sure you don't run out of stock, because as soon as you run out of stock, the momentum stops and you kind of have to restart. So if we have to recap all we said, this is the way I would break it down. First, make sure you have a killer listing, great images, 6 to 7 at least, a video as well explaining what the product does, A+ content, great description, Amazon SEO with all the relevant keywords, and make sure it's all backlinked and it actually people can find it organically and you have a good organic rank. And after I've done everything and my listing looks as great as possible, I would make sure my ads are great as well. Always testing. Do the manual campaigns, do the auto campaigns, product retargeting, and sponsor display as well. And make sure at the beginning, I cannot stress this enough, push your product as much as possible at the beginning, because if you don't get momentum, it's difficult to get it later on. Is there a honeymoon phase on Amazon? Yes and no. I've seen products launching for 30 days and going crazy, and then I've seen product doing well after. But the key is really stick to the basics. The more sales, the better. Don't think about the profit right away. Profit will come as long as your product ranks well. But if you want to be at the top spot, you need to make sure you're priced correctly, your listing is a killer, your ads are done well, and overall, you're just pushing sales. Amazon has a lot of traffic. It's important that you get it, because if nobody can see your product, you're going to struggle to sell. So push, don't run out of stock. Something else that I would add as a final thought is have the long-term mentality. Are you building a brand and a product, or are you building a short-term fast cash? That's why at the beginning it might be more expensive to rank. You might be breaking even losing money at the beginning. But once you get to that sweet spot of my product is seen and known, that's when you start making money. Because now your ads is going to be cheaper and they're going to produce more because now you're seen at the top spots. And that's where you're fighting for. Top spots on Amazon are the way to go. So if you have any questions, any videos you want me to do, let me know. A lot more content to come. Next year, we're going to attack the content game really, really hard. I'm shooting this in December. So if it comes out in January, it won't make as much sense. But 2025 is going to be the year of content for us. So let's get after it.